I'm Roberto here, and I'm outside the club captain. Chris, how's it going, mate?
Not bad, mate. How are you?
Good to see you.
And
So we'll just talk about, obviously, the game at the weekend briefly. Not the best result, but what were you looking from that game to improve going forward? Total, really?
Yeah, I think in both boxes we need to be better. So defensively, we've got to tighten things up. We've got to start taking responsibility for, events in the game, certain actions that I don't know. At the moment, we're not learning from quite there, but I think in time it will come. And then going forward, I think we're getting a few chances, but we haven't got that clinical nature at the moment. So yeah, as I said, I think both ends of the pitch, there's a lot to prove on, but I've got every faith in the boys that it will come.
Yeah, for sure. So obviously, game at the weekend, first goal did have a big role in the game. So how will you be looking to really start fast in the game at the weekend against Dunstable? Certainly.
Yeah. So we always talk about like kind of first 10 minutes of each half. They're massive, and any team in this league will know that if you can kind of get through the first 10 minutes, then you can play your way into the game. I think especially the way we like to play, we like to get the ball on the deck, pass through the lines. And if we could do that early on and kind of pounce when we're on top, that's the key, because I don't think you're ever going to be on top for 90 minutes. I don't think that's ever realistic. You're going to have periods in the game where you're going to be under the cosh a bit. So I think, like I said, when we're on top, if we can add that clinical nature to our game and get our noses in front, I've got a good feeling that we can kind of keep it that way.
Well, Dunstable in fourth at the minute, and off that back of the last win against FC Romania, narrow 2-1. So how will you be trying to control the Dunstable game, and how is it going to be? How are you going to approach it? Is it a game where you feel like you can kind of stay in the game and really stick in, but also can you get them in the counter?
Sure. Yeah, I think we approach every game quite similar in terms of you're always going to want to win. Our philosophy don't change every game. Obviously, the opposition does, so it's kind of just customising how you play against them. But the philosophy stays the same. We like to play. We like to get the ball down. We've got the players for it. We want to play through the lines, and as I said, when we get those chances, make sure we take them. So I think the game plan doesn't really change. You've got to have that belief going into the game, and even if you go 1-0 down, 2-0 down, you've got to have that belief in the dressing room to keep going. And I think that's something more the boys need to bring to the table. We've got a young side, so it's easier said than done, but the boys are learning. I think we've got some good eggs in here, so I think they can do it.
And just on your position as well, so how has that developed over the last few games, and what are you looking to bring to your position at the minute?
You probably will not want to leak goals every game, but no. Kind of over the years, I've been a centre mid. Just before I come to Hertford, met Herdy. I've always been a centre mid, and then the way we like to play football, so kind of suited me in slotting centre half. It was never kind of really the plan, but I was filling in when someone got injured. So as a centre half, it's not my most natural position. I've probably only played 20-30 games max there. It's at this level as well. So it's a learning process every game, but I think I can handle it well. But as I said, it's just keeping the boys organised, tightening up that defence, and making sure we don't leak any goals. Because if we can build a base from the back, then going forward, hopefully if we're clinical, then we can kind of get those 3 points.